Good morning, and welcome back to another great episode of Free For All. Everybody's favorite free-to-play series, part of the Hell Hades 2025 free-to-play challenge. We welcome you. Alright, what do we got going on? Well, kind of the same thing, but we've kind of taken some unique routes. Trying to do some of the double dipping, which again, sometimes I think I'm prone to do because I feel like I'm being more efficient, but really we're not being very efficient at all. Okay, we got to level 45, so that means that the Hydra has opened up. I don't really know. Yeah, we did have some people able to get to that first key. Well, we only had one person, so I'm not really liking our odds, realistically. Alright. Yeah, so I think we're just gonna pass on this for the first one at least. For some reason, I was thinking it was slightly less than that. I was thinking 900 or 600,000 was the first key, but maybe I'm wrong. Not maybe, definitely I'm wrong. Okay, so we have gotten a nice little stack of gems from a variety of different events, but then we've chosen to push through into some of these missions, and we made pretty good progress. I knew that I was going to be able to push some of these things kind of slightly more casually than maybe what some other content creators done, like once I had already had like a solid base of champions, and we definitely have that. So that's what we're choosing to do. Thank the big man upstairs that it is CVC, because all of this is just going to be great rewards for us, because that we desperately need. We need the pots, we need the energy, we need the chickens. Man, we need the chickens bad. Let's see our update on our next 6-star. Okay, so we have 3 of the 5-star chickens we have, and we have 2 already at 40. So that means we need 7 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then here's my 7th. And so now that means we just need 21 level 3 chickens. So we're going to use a lot of these uncommons and common champions. We're going to try to make that happen at some point today, or well, probably today. So one thing that I have been doing is I'm going to pull in a little bit of energy. I have a little bit to use. One thing that I have been doing over the last couple days is I'll use my multi-battles at the evening when I have a big pot of energy, and I'll just put that in campaign because I know that's the most efficient. But I also know I need accessories, I need accessories, I need gear. So I've actually come into here and just been able to farm stage 10 with just 2 champions. So that means I have 2 food champions kind of tagging alongside of that. So here, let's put these 3 in. And so then this has actually kind of enabled me to slowly pick away at some of the food grind, but also know that I have the opportunity to get pretty good gear, specifically pinpoint gear, which is going to give us a little bit more accuracy. And we've gotten some not too bad pieces, nothing insane, but I haven't seen this stage fail. I tried soloing it with Kale and it just didn't quite do it. It can beat it, but it also fails quite a bit. And since I'm putting 12 energy in instead of 8, and the experience that we're getting just isn't quite enough to push through and have possible fails. It's got to kind of do it. But yeah, we just get a lot of like little 4-star and an occasional 5-star ring and things like that, and that's really going to help us out to be as fast as possible. So looking in here, we got a pretty solid amulet here for Kale. It got a little bit of crit damage. Obviously, we would prefer a crit damage amulet, but we just didn't get that. And then we might have gotten this beforehand, but this is great for Kale because it just gives us extra energy and gives him like 10 speed. So that's great. Probably need to upgrade some of these a little bit higher, and he's going to be just even better. Now, we don't have this on Alice quite yet, but we do have this crit damage amulet, so she's going to be pretty good. But then we got an accuracy banner, so that's just going to be, you know, this banner is basically 5-star because we're starting off with that. And so if we could just get a ring, pinpoint ring for her, adding 10 speed to her build is going to be great. We want her with accuracy anyway. It's going to be a good thing here. And then where's that last one here? And then we're kind of in the same thing with the Knights Rev. We got 2 great accuracy banners with speed. Obviously this one's significantly better, but the problem is Dawncaller doesn't need accuracy. So do we put it on her just to have the speed? I don't really know. But I do know that Thylesia is going to need accuracy, and we already have a pinpoint piece of gear on her. And then, you know, so that in combination. So, man, I hate to bail on Ugo because we went in the shop and bought some 6-star speed boots with accuracy subs. That's a pretty good piece. That's a really, really good piece. I'm so tempted just to maybe move off of Ugo and just go straight to Thylesia because I don't need the books for her. And then that will free up books for somebody like Taragi or Dawncaller. So Dawncaller realistically is in there because she's 6-star with the Guardian set. Okay. Yeah, so that's kind of been our game plan. We did actually get a little bit of... come on. We did get a little bit of pinpoint gear that I haven't really looked at. Yeah, 5-star speed boots, great. HP percent chest, not bad, but it's 4-star, so that's not great. Okay, ooh, look at this. Yeah, so I think we're going to be able to make a debuffer fairly solid and fairly fast. It's just a matter of who's. I'm not going to really commit to any one champion on that quite yet. You know, we can maybe make that maybe Taragi if we could get these 2 paired together. If I could pick up another, I just know I don't have really much for regen. Yeah. If I could get like a regen helmet. It's too bad you can't farm gear in the campaign from a regen gear in the campaign. That would be super busted. All right. We did push into the Nightmare campaign. We pushed into the Nightmare campaign and we 3-starred the first like 4 stages or so, because there's a pot of 5 ancient shards, and we pulled those on the 2x, and folks, you'll never believe what we got. We got 5 rares. So unfortunately that unlucky streak continued throughout the rest of the weekend, and we got jack. We didn't get anything out of there, but that's okay. We have plenty of champions we need to be building anyway. Like, I just want to get Alice to 6-star so then we can get a War Master on her. Well, actually, I want to get her to 6-star so then I don't feel guilty about just grinding the what do you call it, the Minotaur just relentlessly. So there is a 3x speed event on right now as we speak, and I'm contemplating, man, it's so tough because I have access to a bunch of energy right now. I got an energy refill in my mailbox. I have the clan shop energy. I have CVC energy, and we have this dragon event. Now, I just don't see the rewards being certain good, but it is 2 or 3x speed. Either one of those is going to be a great one. This just isn't like fantastic rewards. Honestly, the thing I'm most interested in right now is just straight up the gems. And I know that on stage 13, I can duo it. No, I can trio it with Sabbatha. Let's just, you know what? Let's just go in. We're going to burn our energy anyway. I can trio it with these 3. And then, again, I can farm some food up. But I think if I'm going to do that, I'd almost rather be able to get gear and accessories. And there's nothing besides speed gear in the dragon that I really want, but 3x speed is really good. Silver right now, we have a nice little stockpile. But part of me is just like, hey, just come back in here. Stick to the basics. Come here. I've been doing this third stage. I like it when they're all kind of on the same page here, so let's just do this. We've been doing the sixth stage, rather, because I have, I just want to max that effectiveness of our energy right now, and because silver is at a high point. And yeah, so I mean, I don't know, obviously getting the pinpoint gear is great, but also it's gonna slow our progress down a lot. But I've only been putting like 1 energy refill per day into that, and trying to just take a little bit of the pressure off of my gear, needing it from common sets. But I really, this sounds dumb, but I really just want to get in the Minotaur's Labyrinth, and I'm just not doing that till Alice is 6-star. So then I can just grind through that at the best I can. And if I can get through, and if I can get into there today during CDC, that would be pretty good CDC rewards, because we can farm the highest stage. And then, you know, we can just go to our 4 champions, or 3 champions that needed Sabbatha, Alice, Tagore, and then who's next after that? That's a big question. Right now I'm kind of leaning Taragi. He's not really geared out, but I really need to push Clan Boss, and I know that's going to require an ally protector. And quite frankly, Kale, Tagore, Sabbatha, Alice with War Master and Lifesteal, and then Taragi. That's a pretty good start. We have decreased attack, ally protection, increased defense, increased attack, increased speed, poisons, and then doesn't have poisons, but will hit hard, and will give herself some more heals. That'll be a pretty good start. The only thing we're really missing there is decreased defense. You know, I guess can't ask for everything, but in that same respect, I think that might be a spot where Ugo could try to mesh in there a little bit. I don't know, we'll have to see. So I think that's the game plan for right now. Kind of a shorter episode, but that's really all that we've got on our horizon. Is let's get that last 6-star. It's definitely going to be here by this weekend, and then we can push into the Minotaur. Okay. Hey, don't forget to like and subscribe on your way out, folks, and I'll see you on the other side.